still real, still real, still real. Like, I want like a 10-second just so dumb, and it's not really even an intro. We just do this. I don't like when people have these huge intros.
I hate them. What if we treat this like a vampire romance where it's like, it's not a bit, we're not selling. We just talked about don't sell, tell a story.
Yeah.
So people just come in and it's like, oh, now they're talking about this. And it's like almost like reality podcasting.
Still real.
Still real.
Still real. Okay, let's just make that our...
What, still real? You want me to say it right now?
Yeah, do it.
Or should my burp slash
Just do that.
hiccup
Yeah.
be the intro?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Still real?
Still real.
Still real. Oh boy, pleather smother.
Pleather smother. Okay, if I put this way. Okay.
That's a very elegant jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only worn it like twice.
Oh, it's
Of course.
beautiful.
I'm not wearing shoes. Are my feet aren't in this.
Nope.
Or mine?
Because
Because I can just take mine off
I
too.
don't think so.
All
Well,
right.
let's check her wide.
I mean, I don't need to take mine off, but if, you know.
I feel like it makes you feel powerful with these. It makes
I
me
feel-
feel powerful that you're wearing these.
Okay. As long as your power is in check, we're good.
My power is completely based off
Okay.
of your shoe selection.
Fantastic. But I feel like I'm too casual if you sit like that.
Yeah, sit. How are you gonna sit?
If you can. Yeah, what are those?
Come
You
out
don't
my
wanna-
white out toes.
You can't even tell from that far away.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that feels good.
Okay, so it's good.
Could I do that too?
I think so. I think it looks powerful.
Shelby, I love this shot. You catch occasional right hand Ushi, but your left
she's
hand
moving.
can go like crazy. So
So that hand sometimes is in this angle. But it's also, I think,
Does it look more conversationally or does it change the focus?
it doesn't change the focus.
Okay.
yeah, I think it's cool.
Okay, we're recording.
I don't like what you're saying. So shut up.
You're like, that's enough of that. If you want to make that A, well, okay, continuous power. Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to perch by camera A for time index.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it is a perch.
It is a perch. It's a nice, those are
Yeah.
premium perches. Ray competed in a bodybuilding competition.
What?
Yeah. This woman is an enigma. I just feel so good. Like watching you lift that chair up, I'm like, oh, that's very bulky. And I'm like, baby girl is jacked. Like she's so strong.
That.
We did a workout class yesterday, and you know those ab roller things?
Yeah.
She
She
can
was like smooth. And
she can go all the way
and
down
like,
to the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't do that. I was like,
yeah, like you're strong.
yeah.
That means like every one of her little muscles are.
Yeah.
This is not gonna fit here. We're gonna talk about Ray for 3 hours, and then she's gonna have to edit. We're gonna edit. She's gonna have to edit herself being talked about for 3 hours.
And she's gonna love it. That's like when we were talking, when I put it on Renee, where I was like, tell me about Ushi. And you were like,
Yes,
In the
I
back,
was
I'm
like, great. This is real comfortable. But that's the book of me. I mean, that's why like it's not that I know this stuff so I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
It's like I have it because I have to do it every day to my own self, right? Like every day.
You're like, I'm good at this because I have to do this.
Yeah, somebody came up to me once and was like, "You're so confident." And I thought, who the heck is this person experiencing? And then I realized, oh, everyone probably feels like everyone else looks confident. And I am confident, but I work at it.
Yes.
And it's not a permanent stance. It's like it ebbs and it flows. So that's what I crack up at is when people are like, "You're so confident." I'm like, practicing confidence.
I'm actively practicing.
Yeah. And also if you go, like for me, the thing was like going, I'm so confident. I do like my pregame in the hotel room before I'm going on stage. And then the person before you is like nailing it. Like just the audience loves them. They have like this bio that's like yummy. And then you're like, oh wait, I totally forgot where my confidence is. And I'm like kind of, so then you need to have your practice right before that moment also. Like that's what I've learned over time. Because infinite ways to be comparing yourself to somebody.
You come out from the tail end of the applause expecting you're going to get the same welcoming, and then you get flatline people like, oh, who is this?
I always get a flat line, but it's not a flat line, I realize. So so the way that talks go, well, a lot of the talks that I've been invited to, there's this like, oh, what's your song? And this like high energy and this dancing. And I'm like, that's not what people need. They need stillness, right? So I hear this a lot. Like, I felt so much peace during your talk. So what I get is actually a still point at the end. And people are like, which is good for me because I know they're taking it in. There's not a lot of rah-rah. And then there's a delayed clap because I feel like people are conditioned to do it. But it took me a while to reach for not the applause, but the still point, because I know more is happening in that. And, but no, for a long time, yes, I was like, oh my God, I need to have claps to know I did right by my work or right by the people or right by the invitation to the conference.
I'm just imagining not having a clap and being like, did I still do well? Yeah, you want to sync it up? Anyone?
The crocodile.
The alligator.
And Ray, we'll put you in charge of since I didn't make my cute cutout that says 5 minutes, how about if you just have your hands like this in the background so that we know when there's praise hands, when Ray is just casually worshiping God.
Ray found Jesus in the corner.
Yes, then we
did find Jesus in the corner of the last.
Wait, I didn't tell you this. We're filming and we go downstairs to do her photos.
Yeah.
And she's like loves Jesus, like totally, like just a sweethearted, open-hearted woman. There was a picture of Jesus in the corner of the porch, and these little ladies, so they put down a card and they were like, let us know if we can serve you. But we're like, yo, this hasn't happened
in the corner.
any of our other shoots ever.
That's so precious.
It was really sweet. Yeah. I was like,
sounds like a God wink just to her.
Yeah.
I love that phrase, a God wink.
Yeah.
Also, lastly, do we look cute?
Do we look cute?
So cute.
All right.
We look cute.
I think your bangs are amazing.
I'm having a good bang.
They're new.
Yeah. It takes me extra time.
Yeah, bangs.
I just got one of those brushes that you curl like this and you roll it up so that it's called a round brush. Ever heard of it? I haven't had a
this
round
really amazing technology called a round brush. Yes, it's like rare, like kryptonite. Yes,
but like I'm trying to learn how to use it, and it's like I'm realizing I have PTSD of being 5. My mom was trying to use that on my hair, and she has very short hair, and she was rolling it up in my hair, and she got it caught in my hair as a little girl, and so I'm like screaming. And I'm panicking because I was like, you're going to have to cut my hair. And there's like 2 rounds of her getting hairbrushes stuck in my hair that I was like, you're fired. Yeah. So from age 5 to 8, I just put those, they're 2 balls on each side. Yeah. I just wore balls all the time. And just looked like, just way too tight of hairstyles because I didn't know how to do my hair.
Well, we all have those stories. My mom gave me a perm when I was like, oh my God. Yeah, and I'm like, Mom, this is ridiculous. And she's like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're kids. Like, why would you know what is like she's probably right. Like, she was like in her own era of magazines or whatever looked good. And I remember I have this picture of me. I must have been like 7, like visibly uncomfortable in my portrait with this like poof of a hair. Now the thing is I had wavy hair and I had little ringlets. So it sort of like turned frizzy after that. So it's like such a fascinating thing. And she's like, now I was like, yeah, probably not a good idea. But I just look at myself like horrified by this thought of a perm in my at the time tomboy, like people call me tomboy. I was like, this is too girly. But it wasn't just too girly. It was just awful. Like it was just like, it didn't even look good. It wasn't even like, so yeah, the traumatized. So now when somebody tries to like, okay, we're going to do this to your hair because it'll look good. I'm like, no, it won't. It could be like the best stylist on the planet. I'm like, I don't trust you.
Yeah, like you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not going to do what you say.
Round brush. It's not going to work.
Yeah, the technology of the round brush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one more thought of also, what do you think about over the course of, as we're talking, what if we're like, if we just get to freely ask, are you performing right now? What do you think about a prompt where we can be like, oh, I think I was just performing.
Yeah.
Like, I would like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, whoa, I don't always get to sit in this seat.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. Oh, but then we have to keep going with it. Like, why?
Yeah.
What was the trigger for performance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that that's kind of, I'm like, this should be our secret sauce, is being like, do you feel like you're performing right now? I just caught myself performing. Are you performing?
Yeah. Were you? I wasn't.
I don't think I was.
No.
But I want to be sure that I'm not.
Okay. But were you having this idea because we thought we were performing? No. I was like, I actually meant it. I hated my effing perm.
Yeah. No, this is going to be a series of us like hyper analyzing ourselves to not be performing.
Yeah, don't hyperanalyze yourself, but watch us do it.
But like legit. Yeah. So how do we start? I think we already did start, but where do you want to go?
Yesterday, we were, debriefing one of our sessions with one of our clients, and you had said that you were working on the book of me. And we can talk about what it is in a second, but you had come up with this phrase that just kind of seared my heart. And I love the phrase because I think that when people get to that phrase, which is like they're constant in them, there's something that lights up in them where they get to be that in every context. And it's that consistency that becomes magnetic. So I always tell people that. And you kind of were doing your work on the side and you had discovered it. So it was the architect of psychological safety. And I do experience you like that, but I was like, wow, it's so precise. So can you tell me that again? Because it was so, first of all, beautiful to receive. And it's so on point for you. But, somebody who's listening could think like, well, what the heck is that anyway? But that doesn't matter because it means something to you and it's going to influence how you show up. So where did that come from?
The architect of psychological safety, that expression, and if I reflect on my life, what I've experienced, and frankly, the last 11 years of having people in front of my cameras, the ability to I don't even like to use the term hold space, but the ability to document the way that I'm able to make people feel uninhibited and dignified is ultimately rooted in a tall stack of experiences in my upbringing where I was not safe, and to be in rooms where I had to be vigilant, and my little nervous system as a young girl was all around, how do I either get out of trouble, avoid trouble, hide from getting in trouble? How do I hide? And because I am not safe. So the irony of now putting people in a place where they are being seen in such a magnifying glass sort of way, it's quite important to me to make people feel utterly uninhibited. To be an architect of psychological safety, the practicals with producing films, and I'm not filming trained actors, I'm filming real people that have a story to tell. So in that space, it's the start to finish, and you and I recently did that refining process where we realized, how did we create a cocoon fresh out the gate in our secret sauce of when we bring our minds and our hearts together to document our clients? We're a pace car emotionally. So we slow down our cadence. We watch our clients when they sit with us come from, I just came out of these meetings and I just landed and I'm unpacking and it's really nice. And well, you guys aren't jumping in right now. I don't think I have to talk so fast. This is quite a beautiful space. I'm having a good time. And there's a softening that happens from us helping people land. So I think to be an architect of psychological safety is just loving how every person is so dignified in their story. They're so dignified in the atrocities maybe they've gone through. They're so dignified in the adversity maybe they're still dealing with, or even if they're coming to sit on camera. I had a recent client that she was coming to talk about, she had a 2-year-old child die, and she was there to talk about what it is to feel grief while still grieving, and to give her the space and the calm that she deserves to feel it and to speak from feeling. That's what it means to be the architect of psychological safety.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. There's so much to say about that. I think the atrocities that people experience for a long time in media, it was like indulgent. You would talk and talk and talk about the atrocity. And this thread that you found in yourself came from a really tough, maybe one of the toughest as a child would have to endure. And you have every reason to be hateful or to be mad at the world or to dwell in that story from the perspective of a victim. But the people who come to us are people who say, yeah, but I'm going to break that cycle. And I'm going to leverage this ability, this capacity to contribute to others in a way that will uplift them or turn around their cycle. Right? And I think obviously psychological safety is a huge part of being able to have somebody tell the story of a 2-year-old passing, which for me is like the nightmare of all nightmares, right? I cherish my kids. I mean, that's the thing about having the kid, is that you're like, oh gosh, I have to now also be aware of the loss of it. The loss of the beauty. You can't do that in a performance state. You can't do that when you're rushing from one thing to the next, which I get is the world, right? And this moment that you talked about, I remember our client like literally just taking that breath and, oh, this is different. And all you and I did was sit there. We didn't try any tactic or technique to get her to calm. We let her talk, we let her be in her moment. But when we held our terms of the engagement, she resonated and fell into, like she tuned into us. And that's what I think that phrase does for people. And that's what I think, that's the invitation to tell your story in a way that you are the victor isn't really the word, because it's like that's also even tough. The reconciler, that's what I want to say of it. I'm the person who's navigating it and reconciling it, and as I do it, I might be just a little bit ahead or deeper than the other person, that if I share it, those people will come into that conversation and dialogue with me and know, one, that they're not the only ones going through it, and two, you have 2 choices, but no excuse can live in my presence because I am here addressing it. And it doesn't just go away, right? There's like iterations of how you are grappling with that childhood or moment of loss or whatever it is, your struggle, your darkness, and how you transmute it to the light. I think that's the juice. I think that's the, we do branding, yes, but I think that's what makes all the other work go. The ability to people to be there with themselves. And it naturally is magnetizing for the people who want that kind of change in their own life.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Still real?
Still real.
Still real.
On this show, we dive headfirst into the untamed, often hilarious, and always honest realities of life as ambitious women. You know, the kind of stuff that delights your inner child and gives her permission to play. We know you're multi-hyphenated, ultra-successful in your own right, and you crave real connection. So, Consider this your intimate invitation to the most intriguing tea party of your week, where vulnerability is our superpower, quirks are celebrated, and the truth is always poured piping hot. Your seat is always waiting for you at our table. And be sure to visit our website, stillreal.studio, to join our next event.